Xmas. Here, we believe in dark stories for Christmas. So this is Natalis Obscura, a show from Kaipora Books, written by me, Ariane Saltoris, and it follows the German principle of Advent calendar. Each day from the 1st of December to the 24th of December, you get to open a door and find a surprise. In this case, a tiny, tiny, spooky Christmas story. I hope you enjoy. Go on. Open the door. My mother always said that the attic was forbidden in December. The patterns, she whispered, tapping the edges of her notebook, cannot be intimate. I never understood. Not until I found her diary after she died last week. Its pages were tight with handwriting, memories pressed like dried flowers, all from her childhood in Edinburgh. On December 21st, 1965, when she was barely 7, she followed her father up the slopes of Arthur's Seat, that ancient slumbering volcano watching over the city. He carried a small wooden box lined with strips of silk. Inside lay a crude wooden doll, dressed in scraps from one of her old dresses. Hidden behind a boulder, she watched him place the box inside a narrow, dark, breathing dark part of the hill. He whispered words in a language she didn't know. "It completes the sequence," he said afterwards, his eyes bright, fevered. "Each one must be exact." The next morning she went back. That's when she found them. 16 other boxes. Some containing figures in modern clothes, some dressed like they'd stepped out of old paintings. Every box carved with spirals that curled inward, like a maze with no exit. Then she noted something worse. They weren't placed randomly. They formed a perfect line, which looked like was pointing straight toward the city center. Each box slightly newer than the rest. Now, standing in my mother's attic, I understand why she locked it every winter. 17 little boxes stand in a row, each carved with unnatural precision. Her diary is full of diagrams, patterns within patterns, angled lines, astronomical coordinates, measurements to the millimeter. Every December she carved another, guided by dreams or commands from whatever sleeps beneath the hill. The newest box sits in my hands. Her final entry reads, "The last box completes the sequence. When the spiral aligns, Arthur's Seat will open like a flower, and what sleeps beneath will rise. By fortune alone, I could not finish. I pray you never do. I should burn them, I know. Any sane person would, but December whispers to me now, and my hands itch. The spirals pulse under my fingers like a heartbeat, like something answering. When I sleep, I dream of carving. When I wake, my fingers bleed. Proof that I already have carved. And deep beneath Arthur's Seat, something ancient swifts and shifts in its sleep, waiting for the final pattern.